Hi Marika, it's Friday again. I finally figured out that I can use my phone, which is a little more expensive, but I can use it to supply very slow internet to the computer. So some internet is better than no internet. I was really surprised to see like the sandwich cake thing. I didn't even know that was a thing. And you were describing it and I was like, okay, is this just a triple decker sandwich? And then you were talking about the lettuce on the sides, and I was like, this sounds kind of weird. And then you showed me the pictures. Holy cow, it's seriously a sandwich cake. Wow. Okay, so I promise I'm going to try it. I'm going to try and hunt down a lot of those ingredients. I also need to try and hunt down the ingredients to your brownie mud thing cake because some of that stuff I haven't seen before. Like, I know we have sugar and I know we have vanilla. I don't know if we have vanilla sugar. Maybe I'll just Amazon some of the stuff, but it might take a little bit. So first we have the update of my daily life. My daughter's going to be visiting her dad soon, so for a couple of weeks I'll be without her, which makes me sad, but at the same time it means I get a bit of a break from the constant parenting and I get a little bit of time to myself, so that's nice. Unfortunately, as that's happening, there's a restaurant here called Kentucky Fried Chicken. The one in our town is where my boyfriend worked until about 3 days ago when he went in for a store meeting and they told him, oh hey, we're shutting down as of today. So everyone lost their jobs, so now we're down to just one income, which is a little more difficult to survive on when there's three of us. I just finished reading The Hunger Games this week. Actually, I both started and finished in the same 24 hours. It was a really, really good book, and I'm getting the second one, and tomorrow I'll be seeing the movie. So, yay! I'm looking forward to that. Now let's move on to your questions to me. First of all, my favorite Pokemon is Eevee, and honestly, it's because he's really cute. I don't know if you ever saw that episode of the cartoon Pokemon, but there was one where they were showing how Eevee becomes all these other evolutions, and I was kind of like the kid in that episode where I just liked the little Eevee because he was cute and adorable and could at least satisfactorily pass, through a battle, and maybe not have all the cool stunts and stuff, but whatever. Yes, don't judge me. He's cute. Your first question was about Mass Effect 3, and don't worry, I've already finished it, as well as started playing the first one again, because I am going through now and doing all evil and importing through all three of the games. So I did like all Paragon the first set, and now I'm doing all Renegade. So that's fun because it's not like the same stuff, because there's a lot of stuff that's different, and so far it's also lost me a bunch of quests, and I'm not very happy about that. I have to be a little more of a judge of what to do and not just be like, bam, the bottom answer. The ending of Mass Effect 3. No, didn't like it. I mean, it was sweet, it made me cry. Spoiler. I think we are required to let people know that there's going to be spoilers right here. So, spoilers. I had three options. I don't know how you played it, but I had three options. I could either destroy the Reapers, save them, but like make them do my bidding, or I could synthesize, and I chose to synthesize. And I liked the fact that they melded the DNA thing, and that everything, it seemed like they transformed into a utopian society. I feel like there should have been more. And yes, I'm the ushy-gushy kind that thinks that, hey, it would have been nice to have the option to have her live. Supposedly, I hear if you play the multiplayer, also you get your galactic readiness past the 50%, and if you get it like all the way to 100% or really high, you have the option to have Shepard live. And so in that case, I'd like to see that. I'm thinking about going back and playing online if I can ever get this internet working. You also asked about hiking and picnicking, and yes, I have, and yes, I do. There is a park called the Gorge, about half an hour from where I live, and I like to go there. It's got several trails, a waterfall, a cave, and a big picnic area. Okay, I think that covers all of the questions you asked me. I hope so, because you asked me like 3 or 4. Now for your question. So since you asked me about Mass Effect 3, and in order to have asked me about the ending, you must have played it and gotten an ending, I want to know what you thought of the game, what you thought of the ending, and which ending you chose. Like, do you play as a Paragon character, a neutral character, or a renegade character?